Bob Thompson always dreamed of working with cars. The smell of gasoline and the sound of revving engines fascinated him since childhood. Growing up in a small town, he pursued a degree in automotive mechanics, convinced he would soon make his mark in the industry. However, after graduating, reality hit hard. In a town with few job opportunities, Bob found himself applying to countless garages, dealerships, and repair shops. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Every rejection felt like a blow to his dreams. His savings dwindled, and his hope began to fade. Frustrated but determined, he sought ways to keep his passion alive, working odd jobs and volunteering at a local garage, where he learned the ropes. One rainy afternoon, Bob stumbled across an online video about game development. His friend, Mark, had once mentioned gaming, but Bob had never paid much attention. Bored and seeking distraction, he watched the video. It showcased a developer using coding to create incredible worlds and stories in video games. Suddenly, a spark ignited within him. What if I could create something like that? He thought. With a flicker of hope resurrected, Bob started to research programming languages and game design. He spent hours poring over tutorials, forums, and articles, immersing himself in this new world. Bob was no stranger to hard work, and learning to code was a challenge he embraced wholeheartedly. He dedicated his evenings to studying, often sacrificing sleep for late-night coding sessions. With a cheap laptop and tons of determination, he taught himself languages like Python and C#. It was frustrating at times. Bugs and errors would pile up, testing his patience. But every time he solved a problem, it fueled his enthusiasm. Slowly but surely, Bob created his first simple game, a platformer where players jumped over obstacles and collected coins. It wasn't much, but he felt immense pride. With newfound skills, Bob sought out online communities of game developers. He joined forums, attended virtual meetups, and participated in game jams. Here, he connected with like-minded individuals who shared his passions. Their encouragement pushed him to improve and innovate. Around this time, Bob discovered a game engine called Unity, which opened up a world of possibilities. He dived deeper, experimenting with graphics, mechanics, and storytelling, designing a game that combined his love for cars with exciting gameplay. After countless iterations and months of hard work, Bob finally completed his first full game, Racer's Dream. Players could customize cars, race against friends, and explore dynamic environments. He released it on a popular gaming platform, building anticipation through social media and community engagement. To his surprise, Racer's Dream gained traction. Players loved the engaging gameplay and the nostalgia it brought. Positive reviews flooded in, and soon enough, the game reached the top charts of the platform. Within weeks, Bob began earning money from sales, while his passion project transformed into a thriving venture. As the success of his first game continued to grow, Bob decided to expand his horizons. He invested time into developing more games, each one better than the last. He created a brand for himself, and with each release, his reputation as a talented game developer solidified. Years after his struggles as a mechanic, Bob found himself earning millions. Along the way, he embraced the entrepreneurial spirit, starting his own game development studio aimed at nurturing indie creators. He wanted to give others the chances he had fought for. After his studio began thriving, Bob decided it was time for a change of scenery. He'd always dreamt of living in Los Angeles, the heart of the entertainment industry. The allure of palm trees, sunny beaches, and creative inspiration called to him. He packed his belongings and moved to a stylish apartment in downtown LA. The transition was surreal. He felt like he was living in a vibrant lifestyle that any aspiring creator would envy. Surrounded by fellow artists, developers, and dreamers, Bob thrived in this new environment, cultivating connections that opened doors to exciting opportunities. Success didn't change Bob. Instead, it fueled his desire to help others. He established a scholarship for aspiring game developers and hosted workshops to inspire young minds. Bob also collaborated with local schools, introducing coding and game design programs to students who might not have access otherwise. Through community initiatives, Bob found fulfillment. He remembered his struggles and wanted to ensure that others wouldn't have to experience the same hardships he had faced. As Bob sat on the balcony of his apartment, overlooking the city of dreams, he reflected on his incredible journey. From struggling to find work as a mechanic to becoming a successful game developer and entrepreneur, he had turned his passion into a thriving career. Bob realized that every obstacle had shaped him into who he was today. His story was not just about wealth and success. It was a testament to perseverance, creativity, and the importance of following one's dreams. As the sun set over Los Angeles, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Bob smiled, excited for the adventures yet to come in this beautiful city that had become his new home. And so, his story continued, one game at a time,